Hey, is this me? I can't tell.
There we go.
It worked. Yay.
Working. We're here to talk about the new Amon Amarth album.
Jomsviking.
Yeah. It's their 10th album. It's their first since...
Sorry.
You alright, though?
Not really, but...
It's their first since 2013's Deceiver of the Gods. This is their very first concept album. Follows a man who falls in love with a girl, but she's getting married off. So he kills somebody, and then it goes into all kinds of shit. So it's their very first concept album. They have never done this.
I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't. That almost seemed like that would be something that... I don't know. That just seemed like something they would do.
Yeah.
That's the way they write and the way they are. I just figured this would have happened already, but...
Yeah. What'd you think of the album?
I really like this album. You know, I was saying for... So I really liked Deceiver of the Gods, but like I can see where a lot of people would say, you know, yeah, Amon Amarth kind of needs to mix it up a little bit. You know, they write the same kind of stuff all the time, and I'd agree to that. I mean, I wasn't necessarily getting tired of it, but I can see why people would think that. And this album has some new elements to it, some more like traditional heavy metal riffs in there and kind of songwriting, and it's also in a lot of places a lot more melodic in a lot of places with like I know with the song fucking On a Sea of Blood, that song's one of them, and like, you know, they all kind of are different. Like every song has a part in it, which makes me think it's kind of the opposite of what I thought of I don't know why I keep coming back to this album. Like every review, I've come back to this album. But with Holy Grail's last album, where it seemed like every single song there was something that kind of turned me off. Every song in this album has something where I'm just like, yeah, every part. Like whether it's the main riff of At Dawn's First Light, which I really like. I like that riff, or the chorus of First Blood, or the chorus of On a Sea of Blood, or you know, like the ending of a Dream That Cannot Be. You know, there's just all kinds of awesome parts on this album. And at first, this album, I didn't know what to think of it, because I listened to it through Spotify on my phone, which, you know, it doesn't let you pick. You can't listen to an album in order. It'll play the tracks randomly, like on shuffle, and then it'll occasionally throw another song in there, which pisses me off. But then when I actually like listen to the album start to finish in the correct order, like the album flows really, really well. And as I alluded to earlier, has some of the best songwriting that Amon Amarth has had in a long time, from the riffs to the lyrics and the vocal patterns and a lot of stuff to the solos. I think these are some of the best solos Amon Amarth has done, and I think they're really good. Like I really like the solo from one of the bonus tracks, which is Vengeance is my name, I think is the bonus track. It's only on Spotify. That's where I found it. It's something like that.
Let's make sure we're correct. Vengeance is my name.
Boom! I was right.
Correct.
I was fucking right. Cool. So yeah, like I like, you know, the chorus of that song, and this is just a good album. Like it fits, and it catches you off guard, which is something, you know, you don't expect with Amon Amarth too much. You expect every song to kind of go, yeah, you know, this is just how they do things. Whereas like Wanderer kind of, like the verse riff of that song, how it's just like straight chorus. I was like, oh, new, and then fucking the chorus of that song is a little different too. It's just like they're trying new things, which is great. They're expanding their sound, and again, it fits because I could see maybe how writing a concept album and not doing anything new could be weird. So yeah, it's like I went in, especially from after listening to First Kill and At Dawn's First Light, like this album will be all right, you know. But I really like this album. It's really good. So yeah.
Yeah, I really like this album as well. I think this might be one of the better albums that Amon Amarth has done. At first Kill was a good song. I mean, it still is. I love the chorus to that song, and I love the riff in the chorus to that song. I mean, the whole song's pretty good, but fuck, man, that is a just a solid ass fucking Amon Amarth song. But then there, like Keith was saying, I mean, there's some new stuff on here, and they put out the track At Dawn's First Light before this album came out, and I was kind of like, I don't know about this, and I got a little bit worried. That song, I've come around on that song. It's mostly the chorus that kind of gets me. I just thought the lyrics were really super fucking corny during the chorus, and they're very corny during Raise Your Horns. But hey, they're fun to listen to, and Raise Your Horns, I love the main riff to that song. I mean, that's just a jamming fucking riff when it starts off. That is a solid song, and to me, a little bit different sound going on there with the vocals in that song. Towards the end, they just kind of had some like It reminded me a little bit of say what you will, but like Balls to the Walls by Accept. I don't know why. I just got those vibes there. And you know, I dig that stuff. I mean, any little touch, you know, Amon Amarth's not going to fully change their sound. They're not going to fully change who they are, but any little touches here or there to spice up their songs is all they kind of really need. And Raise Your Horns is an example of that. A Dream That Cannot Be. Yeah. I want to make sure I get that right. With Doro on vocals is another great one. And they had the singer of Hell on, I think that's the band name, on their last album, singing the song Hell. And I thought that song was good. It has a very, very just beefy fucking riff. And the vocals were good. They were a nice touch. But the Doro appearance on this album is way better, I think. It's super catchy. It might be my favorite song on here. I fucking love that song. Just from a songwriting perspective, I just really think that is the tightest song on here. I mean, it's a really good album from start to finish, man. I've listened to this album like 5 times already, and it came out on Friday. And I'm like, I just love this album. I think Johan sounds really good for the most part. I mean, he sounds like he's always sounded since this band fucking started, man. I mean, he's a great vocalist. The only thing I'm going to say is that sometimes the vocals are just a little corny, and you know, At Dawn's First Light is an example of that. Raise Your Horns, First Kill, just a couple of little corny moments that at first you might go, I don't really know how that really works. It just feels weird, but you get past it after multiple listens. But this is kind of Amon Amarth doing what they do with a couple of little extra touches in a story, in a theme to their album, and that's cool. Because, like I said earlier, any small things that they can do is exciting, and I mean, it's exciting to think, you know, what if they just keep doing concept albums, or what if they just do more concept albums? I mean, that's cool. Because I thought this was a solid concept album. It's not like the most mind-blowing fucking concept album that I've heard. It's not like a Parallax 2 or an Operation Mindcrime or something like that, but it's a good album. And the story is intriguing enough. So that's cool. But man, there's some fucking awesome riffs on here. It's just riffs all over the place. On A Sea of Blood, that middle section is just fucking heavy. Like, I love that transition there too, to that middle section. How it's just, it's just the way that it just go boom, smack you straight in the fucking balls, and just hit you with a really awesome riff, and then they slow down the tempo, and it just bang your fucking head, and it's great. Just in, I believe it's the track, The Way of the Vikings. It's either Way of the Vikings or 1000 Burning Arrows. Has a really incredible chorus with just great melodies and all kinds of stuff with the guitars. I mean, that's almost every Amon Amarth song, but one of those tracks, and I'm blanking on it because it's really fucking late and I'm tired, but one of them really stands out, man. I'll find it. I'll put a little note there. It's Amon Amarth. This album too has a very, very good production, man.
Yeah, I like the
it.
sound
Is
of it.
tight. It's clean. It's got a lot of nuts to it. Amon Amarth always has just such a very, very heavy sound that is just super fucking like clean, man. And the production's always just crystal fucking clear. I mean, they're one of the best productions that you can get, I feel, out there.
Something that I recommend that I do a lot of times now when I'm listening to like a new album on like if you listen to it on there, you gotta plug up air if you wanted to, but it's probably, or if you listen to it on your computer, your fucking PS4 headset works wonders. It's amazing to listen to music at.
I'll have to try it out. I'm glad I got that thing. It's so much better.
It is.
That's not what we're here to talk about.
Here to talk about this album.
Yeah. Any last thoughts?
No. I mean, we basically hit any other points I wanted to make. This album's just fun to listen to.
It is.
Amon Amarth's always just a fun band to listen to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Score.
8.25 out of 10. I like this album. I like it lots.
8.5 for me. Woo. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out all our other stuff. It's on the channel. There's lots of cool stuff. There's always cool stuff. I'm just gonna keep going so you just do this forever. Yeah. Alright, man. Peace out.